This month we'll be discussing the core of the body as well as hip. And we have two presenters, myself, who will be presenting on the hip, in particular hip strengthening exercises and flexibility. And then one of my colleagues here from Champion Sports Medicine, Birmingham, Alabama, Luke Wakefield, who has a master's degree. He's a certified strength and conditioning coach and is one of our performance coaches here in Birmingham. So I'll discuss the hip, and in particular I'll discuss some basic science principles of why we want to work on hip strengthening exercises. We'll also talk about specific exercises as it relates to the hip and clinical application. Hi, we're at Champion Sports Medicine in the Performance Center. We're with Luke Wakefield, who's our Director of Athletic Performance, and Luke is going to go over some core stabilization and activation exercises. Luke?
Thank you. Today we're going to talk a little bit about anti-core. This is a style of training and principle that I'm a big fan of. I'm a huge believer in. A lot of the old school core training about sit-ups, crunches, leg raises, I'm kind of past that in this stage of my career, and I like to teach you guys a little bit about this anti-core training. So my belief of the core is that it's anything that we can use to stabilize the body in a natural posture. So in this case it's going to be shoulders, chest, back, abs, posterior chain, so glutes and hamstrings, and then hip flexors and quads also. If we look at the way the core moves, anything we do is trying to pull us up into a natural postural position. Anything we do like sit-ups, crunches, where we're pulling through, we're pulling our body away from that. So anti-core, we're looking at bringing the core back into neutral. So we've got 4 different movements that we try and work with. We have anti-flexion, so preventing the body from coming down into this flex position. We've got anti-extension, preventing the body from coming backwards. We've got anti-lateral flexion, preventing the body coming side to side, and then anti-rotation also. We're going to hit about 2 or 3 exercises on each of these different groups just to give you guys a good idea of how to implement it and what sports to implement it with.